Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
So stepping in is Tommy Pham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Kershaw is ready. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Muncy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
Here's the first pitch. Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball one here. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting second.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. No outs, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Base is empty here with nobody out. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0 home.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of back.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. And in steps Manny Machado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
That is it. The first base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 2-0. Will Myers waits on deck. Hosmer in front, now a 3-1 count.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
That is it. The right fielder will be fouled.
Next to stand in is Will Myers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, up there.
The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Now to bat, Max Muncy. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
Muncy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 2-1 home.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here now is Will Smith, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next, it'll be Edwin Rios. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Muncy on second. Smith on at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first two innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Joe Musgrove enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 2 for 8. From the stretch. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 4 runs here in this half inning. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Mateo has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Kershaw looks in and delivers. Trent Grisham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
Jurickson Profar digs in next. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And
that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next, it'll be Will Smith. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Three and 1. A.J. Pollock is on deck. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Next to dig in, A.J. Pollock. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Kershaw into the windup, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Muncy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, here is Gavin Lux. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Tatis moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a step off. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And that is going to be their first hit of the ball game, as this is into left field for a solid single.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So here's Will Myers as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Betts giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lux onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Justin Turner.
The designated hitter, Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Number 35, Cody.
1 out,
Bellinger.
bases empty, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Myers going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next, the Dodgers. The first
Next up is Max Muncy.
Muncy.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Will Smith. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres nothing. Digging in will be Victor Caratini. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next, here is Tommy Pham. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Now at the plate is Jorge Mateo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready now is Edwin Rios. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count still at 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The left fielder, number 11.
At the plate now is A.J. Pollock. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Out in front of it, strike one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Now at the plate here is Gavin Lux. He flew out in his last AB. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down. All set for the start of the inning. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down the first baseline. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Emilio Pagan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 14.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Turner. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Leading off with San Diego, the right fielder, number 5.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Will Myers is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, and there's 1 away. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Fouled off. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Into the box, Jurickson Profar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The center fielder, Cody.
He's getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now bat.
Striding in is Max Muncy, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Once again a 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Now the pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Bet's coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pham on at first, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw comes set. 1-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifted down the line in left. Pollock on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And now, Manny Machado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Machado now on 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns the win, his second. Dinelson Lamet lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.